Let's talk about Avengers Endgame, ladies and gentlemen. Since you guys asked my opinion, here it is. I believe the Avengers are going to time travel. This is the reason for the quantum realm suits. They're going to go inside the quantum realm, and these suits will help them remain stable within the realm. Now, we do know if you go in there without a suit on, your ass is grass. So, I believe they're going back to gather up the stones before Thanos can gather them up and eventually, snap the world gone. Now, there could be possibly, cameos from the past movies showcasing them going back to these times to gather up these stones. Now, we do know that there was a stone in the Guardians. Now, if you guys don't remember this scene, Star Lord was able to hold the stone in his hand for like a couple of seconds, enduring the pain of the stone, and then the whole team gathered hands and they were able to take the blast from the stone. Now, that's probably one scene they could go back to. Another scene is where they can go back to when they discovered the stone that was hidden in Loki's staff. So maybe they can go back to that time. Maybe they'll go back to Asgard and possibly get a stone from Odin. Um, Now, ones that's going to be hard to probably come up with an answer for is the Soul Stone, because we do know that he had to obtain the Soul Stone by sacrificing someone. So he did sacrifice Gamora. Now, I don't know how the team is going to be able to obtain that one, honestly. Um, that is a very good question. Just me, I'm stumped by it. As you can see within my video, this is live. This isn't pre-recorded, so I, I had no comment for that. I'm really trying to wrap my head around it right now while I'm actually giving you this video, and I can't think of anything. That is probably going to be the hardest stone to actually acquire. Now, they go back in time, they get these stones, and then they come back to the present time, and you use your resources and your minds. Basically, you have the world's greatest minds underneath you. You have Tony Stark, you have Bruce Banner, you got Shuri, you got Rocket Raccoon. And if you guys are going back in time, you're probably gonna have what's his name? I think it was Wong, the guy that was helping Doctor Strange, with the sorcery powers and stuff like that. He is um, very experienced, with the knowledge of the stones and stuff like that, and very capable of, being of use basically with his mind. Now, some people has been hinting that the chosen one can also return. I'm not sure about that, but that'll be nice for them to have her on the team as well. More sorcerers and stuff like that, the better chance they have. They can use anybody. As you can see now, they have the help of Captain Marvel, who is said to be the strongest in the universe. So you have a legit fighting chance. Now you go back, you get the stones, you create your own Infinity Gauntlet glove. You need the metal that can, withstand the power of the Infinity Stones. So now my opinion on that is they can possibly even go back to Thor Ragnarok, where Hela has destroyed Mjolnir, and you see the hammer just crumble to the ground. Now, during that scene, they summoned the portal basically to go back to Asgard, and they were fighting within the portal. Now, we don't see the actual pieces get sucked up with them. It is still on the ground, as I can confirm from my own eyes. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comment section, but I believe those pieces of Mjolnir are still there. So maybe they can go back to that time, gather up those pieces, and use it to get the metal that they need to withhold the power of the stones and create their own gauntlet. But now there is a second step that they have to try to get. and that's the meltdown process. You have to have an extreme amount of heat to be able to melt that, and be able to form it. So they should have enough power within Thor, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and who else? And Doctor Strange, basically. People with actual powers, like that can replicate, a heat signature that's strong enough to melt down the metal and form it into a glove. And as I said, you have Wakanda technology, so you can definitely replicate a crazy kind of glove. Just me speculating right now. As I said, this is mere speculation. This isn't in any way confirmed by the movie or anyone associated with the movie. But imagine if they have this metal and they also use Wakanda um, vibranium to form a supernova kind of Infinity Gauntlet glove. That'll be crazy, right? That'll be just something to think about in the back of your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that I said that. Remember that you heard this from my channel. Now, as I said, mere speculation, but this is where we at right now. This is the end game, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end game. All the chips are out on the table, so they have to go back in time, get these stones, replicate their own Infinity Gauntlet, and undo the snap and bring everybody back. And then lay this smack down on Thanos, ladies and gentlemen. Now, people are saying this to me. You know, there's rumor going around that Thanos would not die, but in my opinion, he needs to die because of the wrong that he has, you know, pretty much set on everybody. He has set the world in a bad timing. He has made everyone disappear. He made your teammates disappear. He has killed families, children. He has sacrificed so many people. He's done it without a care, so he has to die. He has to die. Now, people are saying, oh, we can use Thanos, within a future movie because of Galactus is coming. Like, don't even go that far to speculate. This is the end game. This is the end of Thanos. At least I hope this will be the end of Thanos. Now, as I said, take this with a grain of salt. It's not confirmed by the movie or anyone associated with the movie. But you guys did ask my opinion, and that's my opinion. They go back in time, they get these stones before Thanos can gather all of them up. They create their own gauntlet. They use Wakanda technology to upgrade them suits, and upgrade themselves as much as they can. And they deliver the final blow to Thanos. And this time, please hope that Thor goes further ahead. Now, with that being said, thanks for tuning in to my channel. Make sure you subscribe. I catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.